Yeah, hello and welcome to our Monday night live show. We are almost on time, yeah, just like 2 minutes late. And yeah, I'm happy to play a couple of Blitz games. Have been on today all day teaching, and I'm happy to play a bit. So let's get rolling with a 5 minute game. Yeah, there were
Game started.
no funky requests. So let's play Sherlock here. And we got an English opening. Early b6, bishop b7. I like this e3 line. I think this should lead to a decent position for white. So bishop b4 is interesting. It looks a lot like a Nimzo. I wonder, can we do something to avoid a direct transposition to a Nimzo? D5. Yeah, d5 I can probably take, so it just goes back. Okay. I can play, I can do this and on d5 take on f6. This is also a very usual structure. Very quickly decided. Is it all that clear? Oh, not too quickly. Yeah, I wonder, isn't that possible? Maybe I should have thought for a moment, but I think it just works. A Karo Khan with black. I can try, but I usually just forget about everything. Yeah, New York is 6 hours, so 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, puts the knight to a5. So, okay, I can also move the queen here. Can trade it or can move it to f5 or h5. I like to take and play bishop e4, but he might just take d4. But at the end, this should be actually quite nice. So let's do it. Maybe he can actually do this. Yeah. And now b4 was my idea. So the knight does not have great squares. Knight on b7 is his problem piece. Let's see if we can get this to play. That has that bishop is not exactly active. Let's think about it. He threatens to take and take b4. So I probably should
Check.
grab this. Rook d3, king e2. Okay, f5. So knight d2 for knight c4. Is he going rook d3, b3, something like that? Knight b5 is what he wants to do. Knight d4, there's knight e4, unfortunately. There is nothing clear. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised. He's got knight c3. Miracle moves. Those I always love. Those moves that look completely ridiculous, but do work, and it does work. Yeah, rook b3. There's rook d1 mate. Crazy. Bishop b4, knight c6 might still be okay. Yeah, it's, everything works like clockwork for black. Yeah, it's the kind of thing you switch on the engine later and it will tell you you could have won easily, probably. But I didn't find it. It's just funny. Yeah, the first game in a session is always quite critical. I almost never play decently in those. Yeah, seems he still has some technical issues, yeah.
Check.
Threatens knight g5.
Check.
That does save him though. Somehow I couldn't move this. Very strange. Yep.
White resigns.
Yeah, bishop on a3. Crazy. But it doesn't seem to be a win somehow. Anyway, so let's play another game. Playing Grandmaster Yoshik here. Yeah, I play all kinds of things. d4 or c4. Let's go with this. He often plays crazy openings. Let's see what it is this time. Okay, just the King's Indian. Yeah, it's not what you call crazy. Yeah, I go here. c6. Yeah, I think a3 b4 is correct. Let's see what Yoshik is up to. Oh, why is that possible, what you're doing here? Is that all? Is that something known? Yeah, it would be funky. Maybe it is. Yeah, so he will probably do this. Yeah, I think I'm not sure if I can keep this pawn there. Probably not that easy. But I think I have to castle anyway. So here, d6 is attacked. Yeah, the easiest is to go just f3. And play this position, which should be a bit better for white. My bishops are just a lot better than black's. The Mexican defense, or Black Knight's Tango. Yeah, it's a. This is not a bad opening, but it's also not particularly fantastic. It's something that actually I have played myself a little bit over the years. I think white has an advantage in most of the lines. So it's not bad, but it's also not particularly great. So I'm a little bit concerned about bishop h6 coming into my position. I don't know. Yeah, there's a discussion in chat here about someone who was banned from a tournament because he smoked in the playing area or in the tournament area or something. Yeah, this is probably pretty strict nowadays. And yeah, for good reason. I mean, if we want to be a sport, yeah, and not something completely wacky, we have to yeah, ban smoking. Yeah, there are some good lines against the tango. It's interesting though. It's not a completely terrible opening. As I said, I have played it quite a bit myself over the years, and in serious games. I mean, in the in somewhat high leagues in Germany, up to the Bundesliga. Yeah, of course. John Stockton asked if you should think about the opponent's intention also in the opening. Yeah, in all situations. In the middle of the game, it makes lots of sense, but also in the opening. The opening is not something something detached from the rest of the game. Somehow I feel sometimes people think, yeah, this is just the opening. I mean, the opening is an integral part of the game, and you should handle it with the same care with the other. With the other, like the other parts of the game, you're allowed to think and make good and bad moves. And you can make good and bad moves. So here I'm trying to put the bishop on a2. I don't think the knight is all that dangerous there. On h5. I also have queen h4. I don't understand what he's doing there, to be honest. It's not a threat or anything. Aha. Didn't have that on the radar. Where does he go with all that? Like bishop d4? No. Knight d4? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bishop d4, I can just take e6. If I don't see anything better. Okay, just drops back. Rook d7 is the most obvious move here. But just entering here cannot be bad. I mean, maybe it can, but it doesn't look bad. So yeah, I can just take it and win a pawn. So I can take with the rook or take on e6 first. But why not take with the rook? Can do that. Yeah, rook on the 7th, huh? Hope I'm not screwing this up. Such a nice position and a pretty decent game, I think. Yeah, so
Time warning. Check.
Take here. Can take a6 even. Bishop on a8 is a really funny piece. So h3 or something. No, not this one. Queen d3 or something. Is that a threat? I would like to go to c5. Knight e6 is just around the corner.
Check. 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 Black resigns.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Yoshik is a very tricky guy, but I'm nearing to a 50% score. A bird opening repertoire? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Very little incentive to play the bird opening with white. I mean, what it is, it's not like terrible.
Game started.
Whoa, what happened here? It's not like a terrible opening, but yeah, you're not really trying for an advantage. The most interesting way of playing this is probably Leningrad reversed, and yeah, I'm no expert at all, so I don't think I can do any big input. So one of us is lagging pretty badly. Oh, could be me. Ah, so there was just an ICC lag somehow. Now we're. Yeah, I don't know. I have a pretty awful connection. I don't know what it is. I think it's a bit better now. I don't know. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm sorry for the technical issues. My internet was okay earlier. Yeah, the Dark Passenger is playing the main line, and I have to say that I forgot how it continues as usual. Yeah, I can stop and restart, but I don't think it really. Okay, rook to b1. So let's do this. And he goes a5. So what he's saying is, I cannot take here. I think I can. Let's see what's going on. Yes, so I remember I've analyzed this, but I don't. I remember that I analyzed it, but I don't remember with what result. It's the problem. I could have taken on a4. Okay, maybe. The main line ends with black being a pawn down for two, being a piece down for 2 pawns, but being okay. And I don't remember if this is the line or it was something else. We'll see. I think that could be actually the main line. Rook a5. Why can I not do this? Ah, yeah, okay. A7 and rook b5 is the thing. Maybe just go there. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. I'm not with the German Telekom. They are notoriously crappy. I have a different provider, but I don't know. Recently, I've experienced some issues with this, with my internet quality. Didn't think about that at all. Shoot. That's not good. Yeah, this game is completely obscured by my connection problems. I keep losing time because of big lags and so on. No, I don't have a good 4G mobile network here. Yeah, I don't have enough material here for the piece. Unfortunately. Not so easy for him, but I still don't have enough.
Check.
I don't know. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to do. I mean, what can you do if your internet service provider is just completely
Black
failing?
forfeits on time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've lost that on time due to my crap connection. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if White can win here. These endings are difficult to do anything with. Okay, it seems that things are better now. I don't know. Yeah, upgrading the router firmware. Yeah, I can try that certainly. I've requested a new game.
Game started.
Playing shootin' or something like that. Yeah, it's always bad to lose due to technical stuff. I'm not sure. I think I had decent drawing chances. Yeah, here White plays the G3 system against my move order. Let's see. Maybe yeah, resetting the router I did quite a bit. Not tonight, but when I had other issues. Okay, so rook b1. Try again. I don't have to play it back, but it's just a cheeky move. I'm 60 points lower, so he can try something else. So what's going on? If I go bishop c4, there's b3. Yeah, I think I'm fine here anyway. Yeah, it can just be the ISP. I mean, of course, they are notoriously crappy. I mean, I don't know. They oftentimes have problems when yeah, when you don't really understand why there could be anything going on. It's just yeah, normal operation doesn't work. Okay, so here this one. Knight c2. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking bishop b5 maybe. It's not really clear that white is threatening anything. I can do this maybe, but I'm not sure. It doesn't really threaten. Bishop, I would like to play bishop b5, but he's got knight takes c5, which is a little bit weird. Maybe this one. Oh god, this is complicated. It's getting complicated. Why can I not do this? Bishop e7, rook e8. Wow. King f8, yeah, sometimes you can just do that. And then we will have a match here on the ICC. We have something planned. So my idea is bishop b5 still. I'm down on the clock. I don't know if that was just my slow playing or still some connection stuff. h4 is a bit strange. I don't quite get the move. Maybe he wants to play really pawn to h5. Yeah, but isn't that good? Don't mind this all that much. Yeah, I mean this should be quite okay for me, shouldn't it? Yeah, it must be fine for black. Don't tell me this is not good for me. Okay, he tries to do stuff with the queen, I guess. Yeah, I just go back here. Tja. Ideally, I would like to take on e2, queen h5, knight g4, and mate, something like that. Yeah, let's see what Sheaton is doing. Sheaton, I don't know. Yep, going for this ending. So I think, pick up the h6 pawn. Knight d2 also came into consideration, but I'll just pick up stuff and go from there. Knight is a good blockader. Oh, I wanted to go to d4, but that's not good, of course. But I can go knight b3 and then to d4. Yeah, let's see. Can I win this pawn? This is like a keep it simple approach. And I always like that if I have a keep it simple approach. He wants to go to d1 here. Okay. So maybe c4 and secure this. I want to just approach with the king.
Time warning.
His king now is stopped. d2 and d3 is covered. Yeah, I can go here. So much for the d5
Check.
pawn. Going to e3 and then c2, or c2 now.
White resigns.
Yeah, okay, so the game without the connection issue actually did end well. Nice. Yeah, against a Slav to play 4 queen c2 or 4 queen b3 is quite nice. That's a quite nice line. It's one of those non-theoretical lines that actually do have a little bit of a punch. Okay, playing Yoshik again. Okay. So we had a King's Indian earlier. Will he do the same thing? He will. I played c5 back then when I was playing this with black. I really think this is rubbish. He's playing the same thing again. It's really funny. So how did he played knight b5 last time? Okay. Isn't that bad for black? Okay, my development is not that great. I'm completely happy to admit that. But good question. Do I ever play the Dutch against d4? Not currently, but I have played the Dutch against 1d4 in a couple of games. I played the Leningrad in the, yeah, maybe like 10 years ago or something. It's an interesting opening. I'm absolutely willing to admit that. Yeah, my development, not so good. The rest is fine. Yeah, he tries to get it with the e8 knight. Maybe I should have played bishop g5. Something like that. Yeah, here my non-development is a problem. Doesn't look good. Against the Grunfeld, yeah, I play bishop f4 stuff. So, yeah, I'm not happy with this. If I would get to c4, it would be okay. But he will probably play c4 himself here. Not so happy with this. Is he going c4 here? Maybe. The c pawn is quick. Definitely is quick. Not good. This position I thoroughly dislike. I was more concerned about the other capture. Not sure if I'm right there, but yeah, that still kind of sucks. I agree. It's still not good. Yeah, the d pawn is tough to keep, really. Maybe impossible to keep. The only hope would... no, my middle game series for the ICC is still in the making. I'm working on it. My idea is b6 and then a6, or a6 then b6, these kind of things. It's still kind of interesting. Maybe my pawns here are quite dangerous. They look dangerous to me. So a7. He's playing the rook a5. If I play rook to a1, preparing this basically, what's going on? Am I on? Weird. Really weird stuff. I mean, other things look perfectly fine. I can open up websites and stuff. That feels okay. Really weird. So yeah, I'm going to try to play one or two more games. Yeah, I lost, of course. I lost by disconnection. The position isn't clear at all. Anything can happen. Or could have happened, let's say. So I lost 2 games here by disconnection. Did I lose other games? I don't know. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, my connection is... okay. I cannot enter the 5-minute pool because my lag is too high. That's funny. Let's try to reconnect. So I can try one more game. I mean, I'm really sorry, but it's not much that I can do about it. I can, yeah. You can ask your
Game
ISP
started.
what's going on, but what are they supposed to do? Yeah. Stream down again. Really? Really? Is it down again? Maybe refresh. Yeah, I get one of those extremely boring Italian games. People seem to love that, for what? Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Then I have to give this up. The Rousseau Gambit, that 3f5 against Italian. Yeah, it probably should lose, I think. Why shouldn't it? It looks... I cannot believe that this should work. The Rousseau Gambit. I mean, I actually played that a couple of times in bullet chess when you pre-move 3f5, which is a pretty dicey pre-move, but you can try. Okay, bishop to e3. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking this kind of in a relaxed way because I can lose like any second due to my bad connection. So I can just play some funky moves and hope for the best. Yeah, bishop probably should go to c6. Yeah, let's get the heck out of there with the king and go from there. I think this position isn't so bad. It looks quite active. I'm just a pawn down. The pawn doesn't seem all that much here. Yeah, here I can take on g2.
Check.
A bit of a loose move, queen h4.
White resigns.
Yeah, this is the thing. It is it's dangerous. Yeah, I've got a very active position. Yeah, after king takes, I have queen takes h4 and winning the queen. Okay, let's try another game. Yeah, again, sorry for the connection things. I don't know. I think, yeah, it is an unstable connection, but the alternative would be Deutsche Telekom. And if you are in Germany, you know that this is also not the best ever. Yeah, maybe the router is something that I can try, but it could be just the ISP itself. I don't know. Sometimes resetting the router does help, but while we're having the connection, I wasn't completely disconnected from the internet. It was just extremely shaky. Yeah, I've got a game request out, and got lots of
Game
players in.
started.
Oh wow, Ivialoglu, Evliaoglu, no. So the English opening, G6, okay. Yeah, you're right. I can trace route, but not so much during a stream. Yeah, this is a nice English opening, Botvinnik setup here, where white should be a little bit better. This kind of position I have played, oh my god, I cannot count, a lot over the years. And experience tells me that white is a little bit better most of the time. A6, oh, so that's a little bit mysterious. Well, not d4 pre-move. You never know. People might play knight takes. Yeah, this position I think looks fairly nice for white. I have good targets here with those pawns, and I also have the better king position, which is quite important. Check. Of course. Let's see, just double. Can also knight to e3 would be good. Yeah, let's bring the knight over there. Yeah, maybe he has enough counterplay against g3. Maybe he does. Oh, that's not ideal. That's a good move. Yeah, okay, so I didn't play it right. I didn't play it right. Okay, you have to correct your mistakes. Knight d1 was bad. I can just take b2. Nah, okay, I'm not really focused here. I'm a bit surprised. Could have taken b2 earlier. And now, I mean, it's maybe still okay or still good, but a little bit earlier it really looked bad. Knight will come to c4, yeah, probably. Let's open this. Yeah, he played that really well. After, I mean, the opening was just pretty awful for black, but he played very well afterwards. So here I'm just worse. Quite a lot worse. It's still not so easy. Yeah, he just wants to take, so then rook c7. Yeah, not happy, but yeah. I never expect a single move. This is always bad. If you never expect an opponent's move. Yeah, it's just not particularly good. I would like to take on c6, but that just does not work. And queen a7, there's rook c7. Yeah, it probably doesn't matter all that much. It's just bad. c5 is a good move. Tja. Only hope is that his king is a little bit weak, but it's not a big thing. Or like d6, enter with the queen, things like that. Queen g7, and I have to trade queens. Yeah, that makes it so easy for him, huh? Okay, I can go back actually. So I don't have to trade queens immediately.
Time warning.
He even has f4 here. Yeah, maybe. It's not so clear. But e3 or probably lots of things look like they could win. Some miracle knight g6 here. I'm threatening rook e3 now. Not now. Queen e3, knight g6. It's not exactly difficult to see, but this one, okay, now knight g6 doesn't work. So let's go back. He actually has no time. He has no time.
Black forfeits on
He
time.
didn't even recognize that. But anyway, I think I'm sort of entitled to some luck after giving away points due to my connection problems. And even I kept the rating somewhat, which which is a bit of a miracle. Okay, I think I go for one more game. I think with all the issues, a little bit more would be good. So I have requested an additional game. Now I completely lost the thread. This position, by the way, should be pretty nice actually. Like here. This should be very nice for white. I just did not play it correctly. Maybe bishop h6. I'm not quite sure about all this.
Check.
But here... yeah, this was definitely wrong. I mean, I lost tons of time.
Game started.
Okay, Pipikan. Can we pre-move c5? Let's gamble. Yeah, but they're not going to play 2b4, right? Yeah, seems I get the main line once more. e5. This is a very aggressive option. It's as aggressive as it looks. So do I go? I can do many things here. This is also possible. Taking and then knight takes is an interesting way of playing this position. Or is he going e6? No. Huh, what is he considering here? Looks. Or am I somehow disconnected again? No. Can always be the case, it seems. Is he disconnected? No. Okay, so yeah, you can do this. White is making this up. Yeah, that's possible. Very much possible. Yeah, many things are possible. I like this idea. Knight to c5, maybe knight to d3. I's got bishop e3. Yeah, okay, that was, I played this too quickly. Played this too quickly by far. And this also, oh my god. Yes, Mr. Pepekan, you win the queen. Not good. Let's see. Is that an easy win for white? Might be. Might be, but I still have some ideas. Yeah, white should win, of course, but at least the pieces that I have are somewhat active. Okay, so he attacked e7. Therefore, I probably have to take with the knight. And yeah, the c4 pawn is important. That's something that it's the only little hope that I have. So yeah, c3. I didn't exactly hang the queen, but close to it, yeah. So you're right, I could do a counter. Queen's hung. Yeah. Doesn't feel good here. Bishop to g2 will probably come. It's what it is. He just defends it. Yeah, bishop a4. It's not the most subtle move ever. Well, at least he's spending quite some time. Not good. Yeah, I can play c3. Not sure that it helps. He might just want to take on d5 here anyway. Yes, yes, yes. He wants to take on d5. He can still take on d5. I didn't do anything against it. Jesus. Not good. Yeah, and I definitely don't want to play bishop takes e5, but I maybe have to. Yeah, it's totally lost, unfortunately. It's even difficult to continue the game. Bishop takes, I can do stuff, but this is just lost. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't have a good coordination here, is the thing. Can even play just rook e2, I guess. He takes a bit of time. Okay, rook, oh. Check. Huh. Is that all that convincing? Maybe it is, but
Check.
like f6? What is f6? And goes to f4 then. Rook a7 actually. Oh my god, huh?
Time warning.
What a bad game. What a bad game by me.
Check.
It's not even the slightest idea. Rook f7 probably wins. Yeah, he finds it. Okay. Oh wow. That was a really miserable session. Connection problems and this game at the end. Okay, guys, I hope you still enjoyed it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. The connection problems is not something that I usually have on the Monday show, so I hope it's something that will not return next week. So I'll be back next week at the same time, hopefully under better circumstances. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back.